that, doesn't it?
Is it
True.
not?
It does.
Is it not?
does look-
Yeah. All right.
I got it from a random vending machine.
All right. We are.
Did
It's
it
a
happen to
Fortnite.
have a chug jug in it?
All right. We are live. We are live.
Oh,
everyone.
we're live.
We are live.
We're live.
Merry Christmas!
Holy shit.
Oh,
Oh my god.
enthusiasm.
Oh,
Oh, Santa! It's so nice that you could join us digitally this year.
yes!
I can't believe it. You're here.
Can't get around you kids with the flu or my restraining order.
Oh my god.
That's right, Santa. You're on a bit of a down spiral, eh?
Santa hasn't had a good year.
No. Me too. Still going strong, Santa. You're still not out of
I
the.
was just trying to make new elves in the lab in Wuhan. I didn't mean to make the virus as well.
Well, Santa, everyone makes mistakes, but as long as you learn from them, right? You're not gonna do that again, are you?
Only 280,000 dead. Not a big deal.
I know.
More died on 9/11.
That's right, Santa. That's very true.
Small
Oh my
mistake.
god.
Jeez.
Santa! Oh my god.
So
Santa,
great.
we're joined today by a very special guest as well. Not singer. Fuck, I'm already fucking it up. He's a streamer.
Oh my god. Yeah,
also-
baby. Singer dancer.
And he's also the bassist from Chief State.
That's
Kobe
right.
Joe. Welcome, Joe.
Greetings. Hello, friends. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for having me. This is fantastic. I love it.
We're kicking off the Christmas season strong.
Yeah, we are.
We're doing big things. We're doing them digitally. Mm-hmm. And we got what might be the highest and drunkest Santa ever.
Yeah, something.
Are you drinking, Santa?
Santa's got a little weed pen.
I'm really glad that
Santa's-
Santa's camera is like complete garbage, even though apparently you deliver the best
Santa's
ones.
got some booze.
Oh, Santa.
And
Oh, Santa never
Santa's got
changed.
his festive chocolate.
Oh,
Merry
nice.
Christmas.
So is everyone gonna leave out like milk, cookies, and a thing of hand sanitizer this year? Is that how it's gonna work?
No, I've already had the virus like 6 times.
Oh.
Yeah, he's fine. Yamil just said that the first thing he heard when he joined was probably Sean screaming, so I think his ears are blown. So that's good.
Yeah,
AIDS
sorry.
keeps Santa down, neither can COVID.
That's right, Santa. That's
Oh,
right.
jeez.
Santa-
He just drank under the beard.
Santa,
are
every
you
time we
talking
catch up
about?
with you, which seems to be once a year, Santa, every time we catch up with you,
That's
you
ironic.
just seem to be in a downward spiral,
Oh.
I mean, you're really
feel like
putting
we-
me on the spot here. I don't know what to tell you. It hasn't been a good year for anybody. You got to be honest. I mean, the economy is just going to shit. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen. I haven't gotten any government reimbursement or support. My elves are all practically homeless and expected 10 million homeless. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Santa, did you get your $1,200 Trump bucks though?
Yeah, I did, but I'm just a fucking guy like you, right? I don't know what the fuck to do.
You're just a guy like me.
The fuck is $1,200 in the grand scheme of things? I'm running a fucking empire here. $1,200, my fucking ass.
Wait.
It doesn't even pay for the fucking shoes for the fucking elves, you know?
So you have no money saved up? You were banking on that $1,200?
No, it's like a fucking summer camp. If we don't have kids for one summer, we're fucked.
Oh shit!
We don't make any gains here. There's no backflow of cash.
Okay,
It's all we're just going on what we got for the year, right?
okay, I see. Well,
But next to Amazon, fucking Bezos, he's fucking my ass, man.
I'm sorry to hear that, Santa. I'm
So
really
I'm
sorry.
fucking hitting the booze, trying to deal with my shit, man.
Okay. Well, Santa, I hope it gets better for you, man, because like some celebrities say, we're all in this together, right? We're all in the same boat.
Oh, what are you gonna fucking sing Kumbaya like Gal Gadot? Huh?
I might.
What does it do for me?
Maybe you should start your own Christmas jingle to get people's hopes up in this time of
Okay.
despair. Oh no, I'm not now. I'm sick.
not now.
Maybe a record.
Flu, hit COVID, Santa.
Well,
I'm
Santa, that thank you so much, and I'm really glad you've
Anytime, man.
you've kicked off the stream in this way.
Anytime.
Love it.
Mr. Joe, why don't you introduce yourself to our audience here?
Introductions. Yes, I'm good
What
at
do you
those.
do?
I play music, play bass in a band called Chief State, pop punk band, Vancouver based, the local, you know.
Hell yeah.
And then I stream on the side as well, just for fun. Stream games like Call of
Must
Duty.
get a lot of pussy, huh?
COVID, no.
Stop saying it.
Christ, Santa's freaky today.
Yeah,
Sorry.
But yeah, other than that, I work with Cooper, doing fiber optics, and that's how I met Cooper, and that's how I'm here. And then I knew Ryan from years ago, and Santa, we all knew
way back
Santa.
when. Oh, Santa, we
Mhm.
We all,
Yep,
we all
I stood over your crib and watched you sleep.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
So
I knew
Cooper-
Ryan was the Skyrim guy.
I did you I told Cooper, I'm like, that's how
I did.
Yeah, I'm like, that's how Joe knew me, as I was the
Yeah.
Skyrim guy.
You showed me the burlap Skyrim map, and I was like, okay, I know who this guy is.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this game's gonna be nuts, bro. I'm so hyped.
You got a burlap map of Skyrim?
Do you
It
remember
was like-
the map that came with when you bought like the game, like in GTA? You know how they came with that?
Yeah,
Why,
right
like,
there.
Legendary Edition or something?
I don't know if
Mine's
it was.
right there.
I don't know if it was. I can't see. We can't see it. I don't know if it was legendary.
Okay, well.
Oh, yeah, there it is. I can see
The
it.
map.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the map.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was really. Fuck. I remember, dude. Fuck. I remember those times. That was when Modern Warfare 2 was coming out. Everyone was
Yep.
playing Bad Company. And
Yep.
Skyrim was coming out, and we were all just like, oh man, you had your RPG game, you had your fun ass FPS.
What was that? That was 2010, yeah?
2011.
20. Oh, yeah, it was 2011. Jeez.
Yeah. But
Oh, fuck.
but like Modern Warfare 2 came out in 2010, and then Bad Company
Yeah.
2009. Oh
Yeah.
man, Bad Company was such
Oh,
a good game.
Good times, man. What the hell? What happened?
I don't know.
Wait, when did Grand Theft Auto 5 come out? 2013?
Yeah, 2013. Yeah.
And they're still pumping.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, that's like 7 fucking years ago.
And they've
Almost
managed to
I- I-
release
I
it.
just-
Years
for-
ago.
I just played it today on the PS5, so it was on 3 consoles. It was on PS3,
What?
PS4, and
Yeah,
PS5.
yeah, it was on the PS3
Yeah.
originally. Yeah.
Oh, it was. What the fuck?
I saw a joke where someone was like, the PS2 had 3 Grand Theft Autos, and Grand Theft Auto 5 had 3 PlayStations. And it's just like, oh my god, like when you
That's actually.
The GTA 5 has made upwards of $6 billion.
Santa, what happened to your accent?
Sorry, just thought
I'm
it was
kidding. you can drop it,
Hello?
bro. It's okay.
to carry on with. But I'll just
It's
keep
okay.
doing my normal voice.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You can drop the gimmick, Santa. It's all right, unless you
Yeah.
feel it's necessary. I'm not
No
gonna
gimmick
bust you.
here, it's for the kids. Kids love it.
Yeah, as our audiences are known to be between the ages of 3 and 8. That's our
Yes.
demographic.
A lot of
That's right.
pedophiles in this group video chat.
Santa, stop projecting. Right
Police
now.
are on the way.
Wee wee. Santa
My
put that
belly.
COVID tracking chip in you.
Yup.
Yeah.
That wasn't an ant in your stocking. That was a little microchip Bill Gates gave me, and it's right in your bloodstream.
Bill
Yeah,
Gates
because
is
I was
still at
really
it.
I was really hoping for ants for Christmas.
Well, maybe next year.
Yeah. So Cooper, what's on the agenda today, pal? What's on the good old agenda?
Before I get to like the Christmas theme stuff, I something literally happened maybe an hour just before we shot this podcast, or before we're shooting it now. I told Joe a bit about this already, but
Sneak peek.
fans of the podcast and people who know me know that I really get off on messing with people. It's my bread and butter. It's what gets me going. So today I was playing games, and my roommate and we kind of enable each other. My roommate Aiden, we're like two peas in a pod. So if one person starts doing something, I don't stop him, and if I start doing something, he usually enables me. You know, it's a really toxic relationship, not with each other, but with how we impact other people's lives.
That's
so we were,
dangerous.
so.
How
Oh,
far
don't
does
I
this
know?
go?
So today we were me and Aiden were playing Fall Guys because we've been really having fun with that recently. And on the other side we had like Cam and Ben and Keon, and then one of Cam's I think work buddies joined. So we'd never met him before. This is our first time talking to him, and so they start playing Warzone, and we're all in the same party. And Aiden and I are like, we're goofing around in Fall Guys because we don't ever take any game seriously. So we're laughing. We're like, shit's happening here and there. We're having a good time. And, Cam says something. He goes like, oh, we gotta, he's like, oh, let's mute them because like they can't hear their game. They're taking Warzone super seriously. And they were just making such a big deal out of it, like having to mute us, that like immediately it just like tingled everything. Like it was like a spidey sense. Like I was like, oh, there's opportunity here. So then we start like making fun of them and stuff, and then eventually they all mute us. But a funny kind of feature on the PS5 is that if someone mutes you, like they won't be able to hear you, but we can still hear them. So as soon as they all muted us, the first thing I heard Cam say was, wow, that's way better now. And immediately, like, it was just like my senses flared again. I was like, all right. So I spent the next 5 minutes trying to like figure out how I'm gonna mess with them, because I was like, it was just too funny to read to pass up, because like we could hear them the whole time being like, yeah, this is so much better now that we can't hear them, because I don't think they knew that we could still hear them. So I figure out, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start spamming the PlayStation Party chat, because when a notification pops up, it blocks like key essential parts of the screen for Warzone. Like it blocks the mini map and everything.
That seems like kind of a failed thought, but
Yeah, imagine if Discord, every time you message Discord, it'd be like boom, like right into your fucking chat.
Oh yeah, no.
Hello.
Yeah. So I start like spamming it. All I'm saying is just like ba 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 ba. I just start spamming that. And I can hear them like getting upset about it, and like Cam's like, "Oh, they're so annoying. Why are they so annoying? Why do they always
why
gotta
they
be like
fucking
this?"
play games with you? It's so awful. Jesus Christ.
Aiden and I figured it out. They really enjoy it when they're not on the receiving end of it. Like when someone else is getting it, they love it. But the moment that that Aiden and I we turn the fucking we just turn it on them. Exactly. So like we're fucking with them. And my favorite part, this is the funniest thing, is Ben goes, he says to them, because I think he still assumes that we can't hear what they're saying. He says, if they bring this up later, let's just pretend we didn't see it. Like all the messages.
Oh no!
So then I type his exact comment and send it back, so that it pops up on their screen, and he just went, "Oh my god, they can hear us." Aiden and I were laughing the entire time, and one of the funniest parts was that the new guy that they brought in hated us, because he didn't have the benefit of knowing that we're like this beforehand. So he was just like, "Why you guys are so fucking annoying? I fucking hate these guys. What the fuck is wrong with these dudes? Fuck, man, they're so fucking annoying. They're so childish."
That's like your friend asking you to go to like someone's house, like for a house party, and you go there, and there's two gremlins like throwing poo on the wall. Like, of
They're
course.
like, can they leave?
What's going
No,
on?
They have to stay.
Oh no! So they just throw poo on the wall. It's normal.
So then they all start freaking out, and they're like, "All right, we gotta like start a new party." And Cam says something along the lines of, "Oh, like they're so childish. They're so childish. We'll deal with this later." And immediately,
What is he? Your fucking dad?
And so they left, and then I just like I recorded that, and I have the gameplay saved, so that I just started spamming our Snapchat group chat, sending them videos of them like getting mad at us. And then my favorite thing they like, I've noticed this about like some of my friends, is that like they'll talk the talk, but I always know when I'm getting to them is they just quiet down. Like they don't say anything. Like they get so quiet. That's when I know that like I've gotten under their skin.
I'm on
That's
team
real
Cam.
rage. That's not fake rage.
And
It's
something,
real.
and something that they fall back on is they'll be like I was sending them the videos, and they were like, "Damn, you mad?" And I was like, I wish they could see me, because Aiden and I were on the floor laughing the entire time. Like we weren't mad in the slightest. We were just like, this is the funniest thing. And they were like, "Damn, you guys are mad." And we were like, "We're not mad."
I'm on Team Cam. I can't believe this. Cam has all my sympathy right now.
I really love that it,
terrible.
what starts as a joke. What starts as a joke eventually is like actual pure rage on their end. Like that's not like when you get quiet and that kind of anger. That's like the real anger where you're like, I want to say something, but I might regret it.
Yeah, exactly. Something stupid's gonna come out.
Yeah. Well, Cooper,
I love it.
I'm glad that you're tearing people's friendships apart.
Nice.
Yeah, you're
This is good.
legitimately impacting your relationship with them in a
That's-
negative way.
That's the Christmas spirit.
That is a
I know
spirit
it's
for sure.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you'd like to say before we get into our Christmas jangle?
No, that's everything for me. Unless you guys have shit going on. It's been going
Oh, Santa has a lot going on.
I pooped my pants today.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
My OnlyFans bill is up to $800 a month.
I actually believe him. Is it actually?
You want to know where all those checks in the mail go? Why they never get from grandma to your house? They're going straight to Natalie on OnlyFans, you know?
Yeah. And Belle Delphine and
Yeah. I gotta see that sex tape.
who's that one girl? The one that did like the head bob thing? What's her name?
Oh,
Head bob.
Bella Porch.
Bella Porch. That's it. You know
I
Trust
don't
me,
even
you
know
can
what the
ask me
head
anything.
bob is.
she like
You
does,
can ask me literally anybody and I'll tell you.
I know. Santa Claus is really an encyclopedia.
This
on
fucking
OnlyFans.
beard is so itchy. Like, legitimately, I'm concerned about what's on the inside. Like,
Well,
it could be something bad. I don't know.
Don't-
I'm probably gonna
don't
take the
take
off.
off.
He probably had an
Have a
OnlyFans
huge
girl write it.
rash.
Yeah.
It's probably chlamydia. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I probably am right.
That'll do the trick.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Cooper, what Christmas stuff do you want to get into here?
I kind of want to talk about Christmas music because I have some notes about
Okay.
Christmas music.
Okay.
Specifically, I've been listening to a lot of it recently, and I have some problems with the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer song.
New
It is.
Upson
It, you know what? That song is literally a capitalist wet dream of a Christmas song, because the lyrics go like after then one foggy Christmas Eve Santa came to say Rudolph with your nose so bright won't you guide my sleigh tonight. The next verse is then all the reindeer love him. Like he doesn't change fundamentally in any way. He's still the same fucking reindeer. He just suddenly
Boss.
he has use. He's useful
Yeah,
now.
well, they can profit off his nose.
Yeah, they can profit off of his nose.
It was once
Like,
a
Santa
disability, but now
Yeah, now
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
now it's,
Now it's an
profit.
opportunity.
It's literally
That's right.
like it Rudolph is a worthless fucking reindeer until provides for the big boss, for the big Santa Claus corporation, for the company. Like it's literally I was listening to it and I was like, "Oh my god, like it literally goes like they bully the reindeer bully him for the first half of the song. And then he's useful to Santa once and they go, "Well, now they love him." Then all the reindeer loved him.
He's
What is
okay.
that? What does that tell you about capitalism?
It tells
you
that-
tell
that
me,
you're-
Santa. You're the one that did this.
Travel rock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're phasing in and out of the accent. What's going on?
It's just the audio quality.
Oh,
That's what happens.
The earlier that we teach the kids about capitalism, the more that they get presents from Santa.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I think what it teaches you is that your worth is defined by what you can provide. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like that. Okay, well, yeah, of course you agree.
Your parents don't love you unless they get you the new PlayStation.
it's like someone having like I think we can imagine it's like people that have an animal with like 2 missing legs. No one wants that, right? But then you see the viral videos of it and people want it because there's so many eyes on it now, right? And
True.
then they start filming them like the farm animals with disabilities. It's like something that you could it's exploitative because then it catches eyes. Whereas if
Yeah.
those farmers had it and weren't catching eyes, it'd be literally just soaking
Bye.
up money and they just kill it. But since
Like,
it
oh,
catches
I'm
attention,
a
they
cow in
keep
a
it.
wheelchair. Like, fucking shoot in the head,
I-
man. Just get it over.
Hey, no,
Oh,
don't talk about the
No!
zoo like that.
no!
I guarantee that there's a missing portion of the Rudolph song where there's like a big PR fucking nightmare for Santa, where like there's like an outrage and people are like, "Give him a fucking job. He's no different than any other reindeer." And Santa's like, "Fuck, shit, god damn it, fuck, fine." And he-
And all the reindeer loved him.
Yeah, that's right. So and
'Cause they-
is that the only song you have an issue with, or
I mean, I think I've made it clear before that I hate the fucking Paul McCartney Christmas song. That song sucks a bag of dicks.
that's
You-
one that
if-
goes simply having? Like, is that one? Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that is
Simply
horrible.
meeting the bare minimum for Christmas. It's an
Jeez.
awful song. It's like if people like that song, like listen, I think people can have like whatever they want. The
snow is white.
if you like that song.
The trees are green.
Tree is green.
I can't even understand the words you're saying.
Yeah, you were like close.
Sorry, I said the snow is white, the tree is green.
Tree is green.
The chocolate's hot. Isn't it like that? Like I actually don't know the song at all, but like
No,
when I'm
literally,
thinking about
it's
it,
like that. It's
is it just
not a
stating
good
things?
Christmas song.
Oh yeah.
My
Yeah.
favorite is probably Mariah Carey's because she, no matter what it is, she will find a way to make it whorish and sexy. No matter what, she could sing like just "Happy Birthday" and I would have a big fucking boner. You know?
Okay.
It's actually a pretty good segue because
Here we
Joe's
go.
band State did a cover of "All I Want for Christmas."
We did.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
It's a
We
pop
did.
punk cover.
It is a pop punk cover. It's fast. It's quick. It's a little bit more aggressive. Since
you
my
get past
taste, a
the
little
first-
more.
Once you get past the first
Oh.
30 seconds, it's actually a pretty killer song.
Oh, is the
Yeah.
first 30 just Joe? Like, what's wrong?
No,
Like-
the first 30 seconds our backing vocalist Nick. He's got some range. All right, and we said for the beginning of this song, it's just you, man. Do what you want, and then
okay.
he gave us. You listen to the first 30 seconds, and he just drags it, and it's like, all right, man, we get it. All right,
We get it.
it's Christmas. No, but
It is
when I-
Christmas.
When I do the full edit of this pod, I'll put a snippet of it in so you all can hear it. It's,
For sure, for sure.
and
Yeah.
I implore you to go check it out. Actually, like honestly, I really enjoyed Chief State. I've been listening to a lot of it this week.
Appreciate it, man.
Check out their music in general.
Yeah,
Just
you-
support the local artists, man.
Yeah,
Hell
you made
yeah,
it to a
dude.
couple magazines as well, haven't you?
We did. We just got in one right now. I think Pure Noise. I think. One second. Let me just double check here. It's not fresh in my memory, but we've been having a few posts online. We just released a new music video. New Noise magazine. It's the magazine we were
Noise
just in.
magazine.
Fuck yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah. So we just released a
It's
new
on
music
to
video.
Oprah.
We did a music video for our song called "Peace of Mind," and basically we got a bunch of our fans on Instagram to send in photos of themselves, like selfies, and we got them, printed them off, and then we put cardboard cutouts on strings, so we had like a COVID show. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah.
that's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had them kind of dancing around a little bit, and it was fun. It was a good one to shoot.
Nice.
And you guys have actually like performed at some crazy. Like you performed at the Vogue. Right?
Yeah, right before, I guess, a year ago in September, we performed at the Vogue, opened up for the Wonder Years. That was crazy. That was crazy. Actually, if you listen to our most recent album too, at the interlude between the first two songs, you hear a guy saying, "Fucking full send it!" before the show, freaking out backstage before we run up. I'm just
Nice.
freaking. So yeah, that was a little bit.
Fuck yeah. Well, it's
Amazing.
awesome too because a lot of our listeners from North Vancouver, and a lot of them I know are really, some of them at least, are really into punk too. So it's good we're
Nice.
getting you on here.
Hey, there you go. Chief State might be your new thing. Who knows?
Might be the new thing. Who's your like inspired band or artist?
Mine
you guys.
personally.
I guess you could say yours, and maybe I don't know if your group has a collective like.
I
style.
can't speak for the rest of them, but for me personally, it'd be bands more in the genre like Story So Far, for
Okay.
as far as our band goes, and then for me personally, it's like Rise Against, Sum 41, Blink, to name some bigger ones. Those are some of my inspirations. But yeah, as far as the other guys though, I can't exactly speak for all of them because they've
Just-
got a very broad.
Just tell them. Just say they like Hobson. They
Hey,
like,
Matthews band.
Mm.
Oh Jesus!
throwing it back to that.
They're all country.
They're all country. Okay. Do you like country? How do you feel about country?
I'm not a huge,
Good for you. No, it's okay. That's all I need to hear.
No, yeah, thanks. I don't want to say anymore.
Yeah.
Do you like
No, don't need
Headley?
to-
Do I like who?
Headley?
God, I haven't listened to that in ages.
Oh no.
It's a lot
I'm a
closer
big
to you
fan.
than you think. You want to meet him? we can hook you up.
Oh no!
We know Jacob Headley.
We do.
Yep. Know him well. He's on Santa's naughty list.
I feel like we're like subtweeting a friend right now.
Dude,
Yes, Jake Headley.
The entire episode.
That's right.
Oh, what did I say? Fuck.
What do you mean? Would you
Jake
say?
Headley. I think I said the wrong name, but Jake Headley. Yeah, that's right.
It's not actually
said
his
Jake.
name.
No, I know.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of like, is there? I don't know much Christmas music, honestly. Like when it comes to my mind, it's like it's elevator music. When I hear Christmas music, it's
Yeah.
just like I've heard this hum and beat bop boop before, and it's just in the back of my head, and I don't give it
Point
any
it out.
attention.
Like
Yeah.
okay, you know how like I mean how I like to think of Christmas music is like it's like passable. Like when a movie's score is like passable is when you don't notice it. Like you're just like if you like when you notice a shit movie score, you're like you point it out. You're like, oh, this sucks. But like if you don't notice it, it's like that's just like a passing grade basically. Most
Yeah.
Christmas music kind of gets that, like, but it's the shit that like sticks out that you're like, this is kind of bad, that like you really like notice, like those, like the two, like I don't think Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a bad song per se, but I definitely think the Paul McCartney one is a stinker. That man wrote fucking Yesterday.
I think I said this last year, but dude, like DMX's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't heard
So
that.
good.
I haven't heard that.
You haven't heard that?
No.
That
It's
guy
really
was
good.
definitely blasted up.
It
when
is
he did
the
that.
hardest shit you will ever hear this year.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but 100 Gex just released a Christmas song and it's amazing. It's actually fucking incredible. I love it.
Dude, their whole, it's like everyone, like, I feel like we should all to some degree understand this, but literally to get like some notoriety these days, in the past 5 years at least, maybe even more, it's been become a meme. Whatever type of avenue you're in, become a meme. That's 100 Gex got big. That's how fucking X in a way got big too. And a lot of like mumble rappers too. Like their songs like
man.
Little Pump, like that was a meme. Everything became a meme and then you just get big. It's crazy.
I'm trying to think who else. What are some other examples? I mean, probably like
Old Lil Dicky.
yeah.
Was
What's with all these Lils? Why are there so many of those? What's going on?
I don't know. Well, if you have
Why are there so
bigs,
many
they
fucking
take up too much
babies?
space. You little ones, you can fit in a lot.
There's Da Baby, there's Little Baby, there's Baby.
I like the baby actually. I have liked.
Oh, I like the baby because I've seen his dick pics. All right, man.
Oh, there's something about the baby. He's not much of a baby.
And let me say, he's on Santa's good list after seeing that.
That's right. But not even in music too, though. Like obviously with like Vine and TikTok, it comes as no surprise. People who blow up are technically a meme because then they get memed on. That's how you get more attention. But like everyone that's blown up from TikTok has started as a meme at some point.
Pretty
That's how they
much.
blew up, right?
I mean, do you see the fucking, like, I see this on YouTube now, that guy that fucking was riding on his skateboard and just drinking fucking cranberry juice. He's now doing like fucking ads for like little like mobile games, and he's just like, he looks so depressed because he's just like, hey guys, buy this mobile game, here's my cranberry juice, remember
Dude,
that?
Yeah, what? It's already like so old hat that like him bringing up like a bottle of cranberry juice is just like depressing. Like it's just like, oh my god, like you're still. It's like there was a whole video that I saw recently. I think it was Gus Johnson who made a video about it. It was about The Office and how the actors of The Office, they hold on to that character that they played in that show for dear life. Because it's the only thing that they had going for them, that they're like, now we're having a podcast with Pam and whatever her face is, where they watch every single episode of the fucking Office and make a podcast episode about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens to a lot of
Ah!
actors. Like
Jim did good.
Jim did fantastic.
Jim did great.
Jim
Jim
got paid
Beard.
$10 million an episode. No, $2 million an episode to do that fucking show on Amazon.
yeah, Sean, it's something Ryan.
I can't remember his name. He's got a beard now.
Anyway, I have
Oh, Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan. I have a lot of bad
Yeah.
stuff to say about him and that show, but that's besides the point.
Shit.
You mean it's bad?
It's not it's the context it comes with. It's not the show itself, it's what the show's saying and how they made it.
Like Tom Clancy jacking himself off?
It's pretty much propaganda. It's about how Venezuela has nukes, and it's a super like it's meant to be fearmongery of it because in current geopolitical climate they want Venezuela to like have a coup and like stomp it over. And that show went to the CIA to find out how the CIA does things and asked, how do we portray you? And the CIA is like, sure, we'll show you how you portray us. And then like the show is essentially just a big fucking a jerk off session for the CIA.
Well,
Nice.
let's just say Santa knows a little bit about Venezuela that you might not know.
Let's
So
just say
Santa, I heard that you
Santa's
actually-
caused a few coups in his day.
let's keep it down.
Santa, I heard that you actually helped them find Osama bin Laden.
Well,
Because you delivered gifts to him, right?
you know, it's not hard to follow a sleigh fucking flying through the sky. It's pretty easy, actually. I don't know who would have thought about that, but
Especially when
actually
you got
pretty
a
easy.
big, bright red nose at the front too. It's just
Yeah, not so
screaming.
useful anymore, huh?
No,
No, I think he's long past due.
that's right.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Jesus.
but
How long do reindeer live?
Couple thousand years,
Wow.
give or
Wow.
take.
Damn.
that's pretty impressive.
That is.
I
Yeah.
That's a
them-
lot of
how
carrots.
that-
That's a lot of carrots you go through.
How them
Well-
buns doing? Like how?
Well, let's just say there's been a new Rudolph a couple times, you know.
A couple.
Well,
Just
I got
stick an
a
LED light to his nose.
Yeah, I got an LED light and a ping pong ball, and that shit works wonders.
nice, dude.
Down.
That's awesome. So listen, I don't know about you guys, but like I really want there to be a white Christmas this year. as I do.
Definitely.
Because I mean the thing about where we live in BC, it's like when we get a white Christmas, if we do, it's like a week if we're lucky. But that's what
right,
I'm
though.
just asking for. Just give me a week of just powder, man. And I'll be so happy because like right now I'm just so I'm ready for it. I want the hot chocolate and I want to be cozy and I want everything to just be wintered out.
And when
Yeah.
we say like,
It's we
no,
mostly
you
get
go
it
ahead,
in,
go
like-
ahead, go ahead.
Okay, no, you go ahead. You go ahead, Santa.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. It seems like we mostly get it in like January.
Yeah.
Like I remember 2 years
Yeah.
ago. I remember 2018. We had a white Christmas and it was wonderful.
Yeah.
But like that's such a rarity, and it
Yeah.
seems like we mostly get like a huge dump of snow in January. Like we got there was like a solid week of just like dumping snow on us in January this year, and then nothing after that.
yeah.
I'm ready
Just
for it.
it's a hard stop. Like it's done when it's done.
And
It's
And
when
you were
people
saying?
say like, "Oh, we live in fucking BC," they're like, "Oh, you must get piles of snow. It's fucking
No.
snowing day and night, dude. This shit sucks. You get nothing. It's like fucking Seattle. What do you think of when you have Seattle?
we get
Rain,
Gray.
piss.
Piss.
But like here's the
Yes,
thing,
yeah.
when
Pearl
we
Jam.
do get snow, it's pretty nice. Like you compare it to because I went to my parents' house for Christmas, and it gets so cold there that the snow is like immediately rock solid. So like it's
Oh.
not even like you could go out and enjoy it. Like you step on it, and it's like you're stepping on rocks.
Pain.
So like at least out here when we get it, it's like soft and it's like as brief it is as it is, it's nice and soft.
That's
and it
just
looks
Nova
nice,
Scotia.
like-
Everything out there is pain.
True.
Everything in the Maritimes is just. God.
There is no God in Nova Scotia.
Like in the Maritimes, they actually have like a genuine problem of keeping younger people there. Like they all just leave. Like they have it. Like it's an issue. They're like, how
That's
do we
literally
keep
what my
people?
mom did. My mom lived there as a kid, and then she came out here. Same as my stepdad. They came out here, and then now they're back there as older people. But
Let's just abandon that area. Let's just.
Yeah, we need to
let
fucking
the sea
raise
take
fire on that shit.
Yeah.
We
Do you
need to
deliver
firebomb the
presents
fuck out of. Nah. I am Santa's long past that shithole. Only is a opioid epidemic, and I ain't coming close.
Oh my fucking god. Hey Santa, could you do me a favor and move your mic a little away from your mouth?
Sorry. Jeez, I thought it would be too quiet.
Oh
Too
no,
weird.
it's been loud the whole time. Everyone's gonna be.
Really? Oh god.
It's okay.
Jeez.
all right.
It's okay. You sound great. So guys, Sean, are you caught up on the Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. I was gonna say we should talk about the Mandalorian.
Mando cast.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers.
There you
All
go.
spoilers.
There we go.
So Baby Yoda's dead.
Grogu's dead.
That is fucked.
Baby Yoda got shot in the head.
Yeah.
You know,
3 times.
you know what Baby
Yeah, no,
Yoda's
it's-
made me want?
It's crazy. It's such a good show.
It is. You know what it's made me want? It's
What?
I used to have an aversion to this, but now I'm like, oh my god, I'm starting to find these cute because of Baby Yoda. It's hairless cats. They look like Baby Yoda.
No.
Look at them and imagine them green. Oh my god, there it is.
So you're gonna
No.
get a
Oh.
cat and then just paint it green. And
Yes!
say, look, Baby Yoda.
Yeah, I will.
And then
I
you're
like
on the
this
naughty
music.
list.
Fuck your shit up.
But
No,
I,
that's-
it's-
if you
it's-
paint
it's-
it green, it's like a Shrek.
it's got the ears. They got the little ears.
Not the ears. Put some little hairs on its head. Put it in a burlap sack. You got a Baby Yoda cat.
But yeah, I used to always be like, and I still am to an extent. I'm like, oh fuck, hairless cats are just so weird looking. And then the other day,
Same.
I just put it together. I'm just like, holy fuck, Baby Yoda is making me kind of like put them together. Now I'm finding them a little cute. That's fun.
I think you just gave like all the fucking desperate, drunk, housewife moms just like horrible ideas. Like a hairless cat fucking thing. They're gonna soar through the roof. Purchases are gonna soar. They're gonna climb. You gotta invest in hairless cats.
Okay, well, this is my fault. But yeah, so everyone, Joe, we talked to Sean about this kind of before. It seems to be the consensus is we like the second season like a lot.
Oh fuck, dude! Second season, like the first season was pretty damn good, but yeah, no, the second season is up the standard pretty hard. Because every episode is like pulls me in more still somehow, and it's like I don't know if you guys watched the Clone Wars cartoon or anything, but I did. So this is like triple the emotions when you see these characters popping in.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Man, when spoilers obviously, Ahsoka obviously popped in. Man, it was just like I was on the floor. Like there's such an attachment there already, and to see it in live play is unreal.
Was Bo-Katan played by her voice actress? Was that was the thing that I read?
Think so. Like
No.
you know what? Don't quote me on that.
No clue.
I don't know. Either
Here's the
way,
thing.
it's very cool.
I really hope that like after Boba Fett, like they kind of like lay off the old characters for just a little bit, because like I mean for me what I really like about the show is I just like that it's like a story that's kind of outside of the universe, even though it is in the universe. But like I enjoy the cameos and all these characters showing up, but I really hope that they take a bit of a break from it after Boba Fett, because like at least those guys make sense. But if they just start shoving in like, oh, here comes Leia, here comes Luke, I'll be like, all right, give me a break, because I just want to watch the story of the kid and Mando.
Yeah.
Where's the
feel
time
it.
zone again on this?
This is right.
I think it's a couple years after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, like 20 years.
Okay, so this is after the original series, but before the new one, like movie-wise, franchise.
Yeah, before the new trilogy.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was after the new trilogy. I'm a fucking idiot.
No, because on this episode, Boba Fett's like, "Oh, the Empire, they're back."
Yeah.
And for me, even just hearing that, it's like, "What the fuck?" Because in the next movie, it's the First Order.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Right.
"What?" So we're kind of figuring out what happens between the First Order and the Empire now, which is kind of interesting.
It's
Okay.
you know what's funny, Ryan? Because we've talked about this before. How like we find that TV is getting better than movies, and this show is it's literally like the epitome of that. Because Star Wars has been kind of like shit on the silver screen for the last while, but then this show comes along and it's like redeeming like so much stuff. It's like and it's so and it's crazy too, because like the first season and the second season, it's kind of like night and day for me. I thought the first season was good, but this second season has been just out of the ballpark every episode, that like I feel like I could actually recommend the show to people now. But I was doing it anyways because of Baby Yoda, because man, that kid just fucking saves the show so
Watching the
much.
show with a woman, I rewatched it, or starting rewatching it with my girlfriend. I've never seen her react that way to anything.
It's the only
Yeah,
reason Rachel watches the show.
I had people coming out of the woodwork that I didn't even know, like Star Wars, like in my friend group and stuff. Like they'd never watched. All picture, Baby Yoda, boom, status. Baby Yoda is the cutest thing in the world. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
You
right.
didn't
It is-
even watch
whoever
Star
did-
Wars.
Whatever artist drew up the design for Baby Yoda,
They're getting paid.
like they didn't copyright it. Disney owns everything, but I think like their net worth would probably be over $1 billion at this point, because that shit is made so much money just from toys. And our fucking friend owns like $100 Baby Yoda replica toy,
Jesus Christ.
like, and it looks good.
It's the only
I think
reason
what- I
Rachel
think
watched the show.
What really helps it too is the fact that it's an animatronic.
Yes, it's
Like,
practical.
yeah,
Like the fact that it's like an animatronic
It makes it look better. Yeah,
is way better.
100%. Yeah, because the
Like,
whole
if it was
show,
CGI, I think I would hate it.
it has CGI on it.
It's both.
It's
Yeah.
both, yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's both, but I'm saying you can tell it's animatronic for the most part.
Yeah, I don't know the percentiles. I'm going to say it's 80% animatronic, and the CGI
Well,
is
like
just
all
to
the
pretty
shots
it.
where it's like walking
Yeah.
around and shit, or some of it's puppeted, but most of it's CGI.
Just for like the more animated shit, like the new episode when he's on the rock and he like
Yeah.
sits up.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's like stuff like that.
That's what I think, and I've said this on the last time we talked about this. The charm of this show for me is their use of practical effects, because it feels like I'm watching a 70s Star Wars movie, and it just brings me in home. And it's so I don't know. It's
I really
cozy.
like all the I forget what they're called. They're like the lizard people that are like the hunters. they have like the masks where you see their like lips move, like the I have spoken guy. Like you can tell it's all prosthetic because when their lips move, like their lips like barely move.
Yeah.
That's
There's
like the classic vibe, though.
Exactly,
The mask they're
yeah.
wearing weighs 50 pounds. It's like the Ninja Turtles and like the old
Yeah.
movies, like in those helmets. Like it's so silly, but
It's
it's
like the
fucking
classic,
awesome.
like when you walk into the cantina for the first time and it does that pan across all the characters.
Yeah.
You
There's just a
speak-
fucking werewolf sitting.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just
I
charm.
feel like
It's so charming.
I haven't like talked about this enough yet, but man, like the soundtrack is so good. I heard an acoustic cover of the main theme, and I was like, this literally it's a space western, and you don't realize that until you listen to a cover of the song with just a regular guitar, and it's like this sounds like a western movie, and it's like
Yeah.
it's a space western opera, and it's incredible.
Absolutely.
Like Ludwig Göransson, who does it, he's also, I think he's done a lot of shit. He actually made music for Community, and he made music for Childish Gambino. Now he's doing this.
Oh, wow.
And you know he's really blown up now.
That's
But,
a
it, like it's incredible. Like it's a really good soundtrack. Like the main theme especially, that is a killer theme.
Well, like the Mando's theme, yeah, it's like every time he walks into a room, the theme just kind of like very quietly.
Wow, it's so good.
You hear that, and it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
I feel it.
The other charming thing about this show too is just how like you're oh my god, what's it called? Suspension of disbelief. You have to have
Yeah.
such a high tolerance because so much shit
Oh.
happens. You're like, yeah, that wouldn't work out. Like where there's 800 stormtroopers and they're all just, but it's the Star Wars charm once again. They're all missing, and then they just, Boba Fett beats him up with a stick. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's cool, and like I know it, I don't believe it at all, but it's just that Star Wars charm that just holds me through it. Like if they tried doing this in one of the new trilogies, it wouldn't feel the same because everything is taken so seriously. I don't know. Everything is just set where I'm like I can deal with this. This is fine.
I feel that, but like because I think the new trilogy, the new movies with like Rey and everything, it's different directors and all that. Like it's still Star Wars. But I was watching behind the scenes thing or whatever for The Mandalorian. It's like 5 or 6 different passionate Star Wars directors that all came in and they work on the episodes together. So it's like a project of like love, just pure love for Star Wars.
I feel like they have a lot more creative freedom too, because I feel like problem with, like, I assume a lot of the problems with the new trilogy is like they gotta fit like a certain fucking
Nostalgia berries.
yeah, exactly.
They missed the mark, like with like bringing the Millennium Falcon back and stuff. I think like how they did it. I don't know.
It's amazing what they can fuck up when they have like the most incredible groundwork laid out for them, and they failed so hard at the 3 prequels in a lot of aspects. And they could have brought this back in such a new and refreshing way. And I so big that Star Wars, it's just kind of silly when I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I am
that's
curious because the show is set so close to the new saga. I would be really curious to see, because like the nice thing about like shows like the Clone Wars is that it almost saved the prequels, because it recontextualizes and it fills in a lot of gaps that, like, obviously, like if you just look past the fact that it was just like really poor job with those prequel trilogies, but then you look at like how hard these people worked to like recontextualize and fill in gaps and add more to this, like I would be
The
so
clone troopers
happy.
all have like kind of a
Oh,
twisted
man.
like story and everything, and it's
They're-
very cool.
You stop looking them at, like, especially the clone troopers, as just like the white armor. You see them as actual like people, individual characters and stuff. And like once you watch the Clone Wars, and especially the episode 3, you watch the movies differently, because like some of the characters are brought up in the cartoon, and then you watch the new movie and you're like, oh, this is like right between this cartoon episode or whatever, right? Like especially in
That's a good point, actually. I never thought about that. How like the Clone Wars probably did save those movies because people our age do see those prequels as nostalgic, and I thought it was just because we grew up with them, so but you're right, the Clone Wars probably does help with that a shit ton, because it gives way more context and support to those movies, which is funny. I mean, like the movies still on their own are bad, but now that you have this show, which was the only other good Star Wars thing in my opinion up until The Mandalorian, like it literally lifted it up by virtue. That's so funny.
Here's the funny thing is, like, I can't see them finding any sort of way to redeem the new trilogy, just because it's so disconnected and weird. But like
The Emperor!
I'm just happy. Yeah, well, wait. Suddenly he's back. I guess.
He's back.
But
Yeah, I think this is bigger than Star Wars 2, which is why you started this with saying, Cooper, like you're starting to see we like shows way more than movies. In the movie industry, it's gotten to the point now where there's only I don't know if it's about how there's only so many avenues you can go now, but the centralization of the people who finance these movies dictating what they can do due to whatever formula they have for risk v profit, and it tunnels it to you can only do so many things, whereas in these shows there are so many, and with streaming services they don't make money, but for some reason they just put a shit ton of money into these shows, and they let anyone do whatever. Like, it's way more free, and it shows those shows by having like way more freedom, like artistic integrity, they could just do way better shit, whereas the movie business, like Hollywood, it's a lot more constrained.
It's also like very crazy how accepting and how much of a huge change just like in this past year is proving to studios that they can rely on streaming services as their main source of viewership. Like what's it called? Warner Brothers. They just announced that every single one of their movies coming out this year, like fucking the new Suicide Squad.
I heard about this.
All this shit is all going straight to HBO for streaming as it's in theaters, because they're realizing like we're fucking missing out, because people aren't gonna want to go to theaters really that much anymore when you can sit home and watch the fucking Mandalorian and not be around a bunch of fucking screaming idiot children.
Are you ready for me to? Yeah, I'm really glad you brought this up. I wanted to talk about this, because this is very bad.
also, I found out that the same actress who played Bo-Katan in The Mandalorian also was her voice actress.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's cool.
Yeah, oh fuck.
Damn.
I looked it up and I didn't mention it. What an idiot.
The resemblance is uncanny. Like,
maybe
she
they
looks a lot like.
Yeah, maybe
It is pretty close.
They probably based her face off
like
on,
Voss
her
from Far Cry.
Far Cry 3.
Cry 3.
Far Cry 3. Oh, that's an excellent villain right there.
That's right.
a good one.
Yeah, I remember that. So what's happening with Warner Brothers putting all their shit on HBO Max? It's really bad, because that thing I just talked about there being too much concern. Am I okay?
There you are.
Okay. I mean, like, I have my stream on my phone to make sure it's like not like blown up. Maybe if one of you guys, Cooper. This is what happens.
Not me, Matt. My Wi-Fi is awful.
Good internet.
Here, where's the link? One sec, let's see.
Oh my god. Yeah, I see. I'm on Ethernet, man. I should never have internet issues.
Anyway, you were saying about Warner Bros.
Yeah, so with them doing this, it's really scary, because what happened, I forget what the legislation's called, but in the States, there was a law passed like a long, long time ago, like I think in the 60s or 70s, that essentially made it so that distributors like Warner Brothers or Disney or whatever can't own movie theaters, because then if they own movie theaters, they control the content that goes through there, vis-a-vis only their movies get in there, and you cut off access from other smaller feature-made films that can like get fit in, right? So what's going to happen is, with Warner Brothers owning HBO Max and then putting all their movies on there, it's almost their way of getting around that law, because now streaming services are the new movie theaters, so they're going to have a monopoly on what goes on there. Like, everyone can kind of see the writing on the wall with this. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, like you need to have like new legislation that comes up to like combat this, because it will become, the streaming services will become the next annoying Hollywood conglomerate that like people need to, it's going to be a shit show, because yeah, it's a gong show. It's cool right now, just like the internet. It's like the Wild West somewhat, but like eventually, what the goal. Cooper started this off by talking about capitalism, but the goal of the companies is they want to get as big and powerful as they can, right? So what happened with TVs, they had cable channels you'd have to buy, like you get this, and this, and because we own this. So with the internet, they're going to try to do the same thing eventually.
He's a hero, and we would never say anything wrong about him.
Yeah,